Alright, guys, we are back. I'm pretty excited. Yes. I'm pretty excited, chat. So, quest mode drops in Dokkan last night, right? And the story has taken a very interesting turn. Now, I was pretty shocked to see this. Like we've had like kind of like references to the Dragon Ball manga before, and like some techniques and stuff like that, but Moro arc, that's a little different. Now I'm gonna connect a couple dots. I mean, there's a it's a chance that this video might just be copium and hopium, but maybe not. Let's take a look. So, in the story right now, Ginyu is saying this. It's a technique I know. It can undo powers gained from others, like fusion and absorption, restoring them to normal. This is a major plot point in the Dragon Ball Super manga, in the Moro arc, right? Because, I don't know. This is very relevant to this video. We're going to talk about this. Moro is absorbing everyone's energy and shit like that. And so what Vegeta's doing is he's basically like ripping it out of Moro, right? He could kind of just like take the energy out of one thing, and he could put it into another if he wants to, right? So this right here, this is just like energy absorbed by Moro. One of the huge problems with the Moro arc, this is a really big issue. Me and Gresh talk about this all the time. How like the Moro arc starts out very strong, and it's like Goku and Vegeta lose. It's like, okay, like, seen that a million times. Then it's like Goku and Vegeta lose again, but it's like in the exact same way. It's like, oh damn, it's crazy. Aren't they supposed to be geniuses or something? And then they lose the same way again. And it's like, bro, Goku and Vegeta, what are you guys doing, man? Right? Like, that's one of the biggest issues. I'm reliving the past, man. But this technique is interesting, right? And one of the reasons, I don't know, I guess they set this up too, is because eventually, obviously, Moro is able to use it, and then straight up, it's, Piccolo, his face flies on screen, and he goes, damn, they can't even fuse to win now, right? Like, all right, Piccolo. Yeah, sure, dude. I'm gonna tell you this. Vegito comes out, I promise you, that this shit will do nothing. Like, in Dragon Ball, if you're stronger, usually, that's all that matters. So, like, Moro could try that shit, and it's like Ultra Instinct Vegito. I promise that shit ain't gonna do nothing to Vegito. That's how Dragon Ball works, baby. So, anyway, this is the technique that Ginyu is talking about. But it's like, this is deep in the Moro arc. Like, this is like getting to the final battle, basically. Because in the episode, or, well, the chapter, where Vegeta does this, this is where Moro takes on, well, oh, yeah, I guess actually I probably would say one of, Jesus Christ, Moro really does have like 7 forms, dude. The Moro arc is crazy. It is a toy commercial. Just like most of Dragon Ball Super, the Moro arc is a goddamn toy commercial, dude. I was about to say, this is his final form. I was like, wait, well, he's got that left and that left. Bro, dude, the kid has got fucking 8 forms, man. Moro, dude, we need it. But the whole point of this video is I'm saying 1 + 1 = 2. Where there's smoke, there's fire. If it sounds and quacks like a duck, it must be a duck. I'm putting forth the theory that we might be seeing Moro shit soon. Yeah, I think so. Bro, this is such a... They're literally... like right in front of our faces. Hey, look, you know what this is from? It's what everyone wants, bro. There's no way, man. And I'm sitting here like, okay, so wait, I'm just like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here, dude. Moro arc stuff, when the reveals are coming right up, man. Now, what are we talking about here? Oh, here, what else we got here? So, yep, there's Ginyu talking about that. Yep. I kept searching ways to regain my own body. Oh, you know what's interesting too is that this technique, Vegeta learns this on Yardrat, which is originally where the Ginyu Force was scheduled to go. Yeah, right here, where their space pods originally set for Yardrat. Okay, and then eventually, we could just click this and I could just go right here. But eventually, Ginyu teaches it to Chaozu, and Chaozu uses it to defuse Avocado right here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and skip through. Okay, it's taking forever. And then, wait, is it? No? It didn't show? Hold on, chat. Yeah, coming back right here. So here's where Chaozu does it, and then defuses Avocado, right? Oh, whoops. I was on the wrong. Yeah. Defuses Avocado right there. So, wha-bam. So, like, it's actually, you know, used in-game. And then we come to this right here. So, remember, this used to be the Dragon Ball Super 2015 account, which has changed to Dragon Ball Anime Info, which is very interesting to me. Now, maybe, oh, it's because of Daima or something like that, but, I mean, Daima was up, and that did not stop them from just keeping the handle as this, so, you know, keep that in mind. And then it brings us to this, the Genki Dai Matsuri event right here. Bam. Which is going to have some reveals. Now, funny enough, if we scroll through, I know Garesh was trying really, really hard to get to this, and that he was trying really hard to get to this. I think the efforts were unsuccessful, unfortunately. But that just means he can stream it with us. But we have a lot of stages here, right? Including Dokkan. Now, this is taking place literally right before Dokkan Anniversary, so, I mean, I would expect we'll probably see massive Dokkan information here, as well as what is likely going to be another anime announcement here, maybe a movie announcement. There's a game that's going to be announced, probably Xenoverse 3. I mean, I don't know how many times it's been rumored, but there's a lot of stuff going on here. And I'm wondering, so remember, like, you know, they have well in advance knowledge. At least they did of Daima. Like, so the regular series Super, they did. They had the advanced heads up, right? Because it's like, you know, Vegito Blue shows up in the anime and he's ready to go in the game. And Dokkan, right? Now, I know with Superhero that wasn't the case. But then with Daima, it went back to being normal, right? They had huge heads up for Daima. They could have been ready to go for Daima, you know, much earlier than Dokkan even got the Daima stuff actually out, right? So, I mean, I do wonder, like, is Dokkan being a little cheeky here? Let's just say that Dragon Ball Super Continuation Moro arc is one of the major things that's announced at this event. Let's just go with that, right? Let's just say that happens. Boom. It's coming. And then, like, Dokkan, like, you know, they kind of, like, threw those little breadcrumbs in here, and it's going to set us up to maybe, I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily say this stuff could be anytime soon. I'm not saying, oh, Moro for anniversary or any shit like that. No. But, I mean, it could be. It could be. So I'm really holding out hope that this could be Moro. To me, I think, like, as time goes on, like, you know, people will naturally just get, like, kind of, like, less interest in, like, some of these games, right? Like, I feel like there always will be a big, like, oh, jolt of interest and stuff when new shit is happening in the series, right? And that would come into the games. People are really interested in that, right? Dokkan and Legends, I mean, basically as they are, I don't even think that these games would probably, maybe even still, like, oh yeah, Dokkan definitely would not be around if not for Dragon Ball Super having been a thing, right? And I would imagine the same thing for Legends. Like, without Dragon Ball Super, there's definitely going to be no Dragon Ball Legends. So, it's like, Dragon Ball, like, we really need, like, something. Because Daima, the good stuff was good, but it was so little of it, right? Like I feel like I remember during the Dragon Ball Super run too, like, you know, people were really mad and everyone, you know, hated Resurrection F and the Battle of Gods arcs because it was redos. It was redos and it looked really crappy, right? And then Goku Black like saved Dragon Ball Super basically. Like it was like he dropped and like Trunks dropped and all that, and the interest skyrocketed. And then like that's, you know, then like, you know, all these characters are in games and shit, and it gets very exciting. So I'm hoping that, you know, this is gonna lead in here. Moro's gonna show up in the story. Moro's gonna show up in game. I mean, there's, you know, 50 versions of Moro. I've said this many times, but the Moro arc starts really fast. Literally, like the first panel of it is, you know, Goku. We literally hit this. Watch this. So we go over here, and then we're going down to this support memory right here. Let's hit this. Okay, let's watch this. This support memory, this Kakarot support memory right here. All right, so Goku. This is the very end of the Broly movie. Goku's walking away. He's like, "Oh yeah, call me Kakarot." So he instant transmissions right there, right? You can see him. He's going for the pose. He instant transmissions. He teleports literally into the Moro arc. He arrives at Capsule Corp, and like that's what like I think that's Jacko is already there, and then eventually, you know, shit kicks off, and then within like one chapter, like they're on Namek and God Vegeta's fighting Moro. Right? It's like exactly what happens. So, whew, man, oh man, I'm choosing, like, you know at the end of Matrix, and it's, you know, oh, like he's beginning to believe he is the one. Like, bro, I'm beginning to believe. Yeah, yeah, I am. Moro arc, it's coming. I think it's coming, and then I think it's gonna. Man, once that Moro arc drops, boy. That Iron Cane end of an era Dokkan and Legends video, oh my god, it's gonna be the butt of jokes forever, man. Let me know what you guys think about referencing some Moro arc shit, but oh my god, I'm pumped.